problems. And we've got one of our solution experts in the kitchen. Debbie Meyer is going to be joining us at the top of the hour. And I'm so happy she's here because in a season where the weather is finally warming up and there's a lot of wonderful and delicious produce on the market, we want to be able to keep our foods fresh longer. And Debbie Meyer brings to us the Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes and the green bags, both of which are in the show at remarkable values. We're going to start the hour with the GreenBoxes, and out the gate, I want to ask for your phone calls. Our testimonial talk line is open. Give us a call. Tell me how much money these Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes have saved you. Tell me when you first purchased them, how you might have been skeptical at the very beginning, and then voila, oh my gosh, they do exactly what they say they will do. I want you to meet Debbie Meyer because she is joining us live. It's so great to have you here. She was helping me get all dressed.
I'm also her dresser.
For the show. Why don't we do this since we're over here? Let's just quickly, we're gonna quickly give you a preview of the offer, but then we'll get into it in more detail in a little bit later on.
Okay, you have a selection here. This is very exciting because I don't often do a choice of, but this is a choice of the rectangular boxes or the round boxes. Now this is them stacked up. Open, this is what you're going to get in each set. You're going to get 2 1/4 cup, 3 1/4 cup, 6 3/4 cup, 10 1/4 cups, and 19.5 cups. That's a big old box down there. But all of that stacks into this. So you don't have any storage problems in keeping your boxes. Then in the round set, you're getting a 1.25, 2 cup, 4 cup, 6 cup, 8.8 cup, and 14 cup. And all of that stacks into this. So you get your choice of. I would recommend getting both because they each have their own uses. You're also going to have an opportunity to purchase additionally 2 of my bread boxes. These always fly out of here. They're the most popular size box we have. A set of 2 of those, or a set of 4 of my, excuse me, of my divided plate sets. Now that's a divided plate with a cover.
Oh, that's
you
cool.
can preset dinners, you can do anything you like. I often make a salsa bar, making all the parts in there, put the lid on, take it with us when we go to the park or the beach or whatever. But it's great for presetting a meal and sticking it in the refrigerator for whenever somebody comes home.
So for the offer that you're seeing on the graphics, you're seeing your choice of rectangular or round.
Right.
So you determine which person you are or which one you'd like to have, or have both. Very limited offer. We'd love to hear from you. Let's go over here because if you're joining us for the very first time, you may go, wait a minute, wait 1 second.
What did Debbie Meyer do?
Yeah, how are these going to possibly keep the foods that I buy fresh longer?
My box, I created these boxes because well, it all started out with my green bags, first of all. But I wanted to add some additional ingredients, and all the ingredients are natural that are added to the construction of my boxes. First have a look at what it does. That's a 9-day strawberry. Those are 9-day strawberries as well. Side by side, do I really need to ask you which one you'd like to find in your refrigerator 9 days after you buy strawberries? You know it's this. How does that happen? My boxes are made with, it's my proprietary formula of natural ingredients that create a beneficial storage environment within that box to extend, and I'll say it again, extend the life of fruits, vegetables, baked goods, and snacks. It is scientifically independent lab tested. That's why I can put these numbers on the table. All those numbers come from the laboratory that said, at 9 days, you can expect this result for strawberries. There's all different numbers on this table because they're all different days. But at 9 days, I think that's pretty darn impressive that you can keep your strawberries that long. My boxes are top rack dishwasher safe, BPA free, so you don't have to worry about what's coming in contact with your food. I wouldn't do it for myself I wouldn't give it to you if I wouldn't do it for myself. You cannot wash out or wear out their effectiveness. As long as you own them, they work. It's all part of the construction of the box. So strawberries you would ordinarily put in the refrigerator, okay? But I don't keep everything in the refrigerator. I normally keep my tomatoes on the countertop. You do that as well. However you ordinarily store what you put in the box. There's a difference between a 14-day tomato in my green box, 14-day tomatoes not. How's that? 2 weeks later, this tomato is still gorgeous and ready to eat.
That's really great.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Absolutely.
Firm and juicy, just as it should be. So I didn't want to stop with fruits and vegetables. I did want to include something now to keep baked goods and snacks fresh longer as well. So I did that, and the testing showed that at 11 days, that's pretty much what you can expect. The laboratory said, nah, that's 11 days. 11 days in one of my boxes, You just remove original packaging. That's all you do. Have a whiff of that. I love that yeasty smell of English muffins.
Yes.
So whether it's English muffins, it's bagels. Look at that chewy bagel. Bagels, it's white bread, it's any kind of bread, it's any kind of roll, any kind of snack. You simply remove it from its original packaging and put it in one of my green boxes. And look at that bread at 11 days. All of this bread is the same age as that bread.
And you think about it, how often do you shop for your groceries, right? Is it every 2 weeks? Is it once a month? I think, you know, this gives you an opportunity, whether it's 9 days or 14 days or 21 days.
Look at this, 3 weeks.
And that's why this product, we've sold millions of them. This is a great try me price, especially on the flex. Talk about fresh.
Lion carrots. Look at that.
I bet you won't try it with that, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, those will just fold in half.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You want to find the nutritious food that you purchased, and you want to be able to.
Expensive.
Absolutely, and you want to be able to get it into your family. Are you
buying your organic carrots? Are you shopping? You know what I mean? These are foods that are so expensive, and these are the foods that everyone says we should be eating more of. Whether you're juicing, especially for those of you that are juicing and that sort of thing.
Look at the color of this. Just look at the color difference alone. That tells you all you need to know about the nutrition. Once the color is gone, you know that that is dead food. This is live. These little hard cabbages, those are Brussels sprouts. Look at these green onions. At 9 days, they are still crispy and crunchy at 9 days. When we talk about money, we're going to talk about peppers, because for some reason peppers are the most expensive thing in the grocery store, especially if you want a yellow pepper. But look at the difference at 9 days. At 9 days, 21 days. This is 3 weeks. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Versus that.
It's worth it for that alone.
Well, I was just looking at the FlexPay is $9.95.
Yeah.
That plate, if I throw away that plate of bad peppers, that's more than the FlexPay.
I want to get in there because here's what we're doing. We're offering the FlexPay until 11 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
So guys, let me show you this really quickly, because this is really a special offer. I love this product. It's a product that I use in my home. I like to buy a lot of fresh fruit and vegetable, like we all do, but whether it's fresh fruit or vegetables or your baked goods, remember, this is a try me value, and it's a wonderful product. You choose whether you prefer to have the rectangular design or the rounds. And most people are buying both at this price. Reduced shipping and handling, under $10. They make for wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gifts.
Absolutely.
We also have the Debbie Meyer green bags. It's a separate purchase. You might ask about those, but just a little over 1,500 of these to go around. We've got sellout quantities. We're gonna go to our phone lines because Patty from Tennessee has tried them. Patty, good morning to you.
Hi, Patty.
You're live with Marlo and Debbie Meyer. What do you think? Why do you love the Debbie Meyer green boxes?
Oh, Lord. I love them.
When did you first purchase them?
It's been years.
Oh, great.
I bought small.
Oh, the small medium?
And the last 3 Today specials where he had the 84-piece sets.
Yes, ma'am.
I've sent them to my sister in Arizona. I've sent them home with my kids. I use them all the time. In fact, at Thanksgiving, my daughter was organizing all my green boxes, and she emptied my buffet hutch on the bottom and literally lined it with Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes, green bags, and my vacuum sealer thing. And then she opened my refrigerator. She took a picture of it, and then she opened my refrigerator and took a picture of my refrigerator, and then posted it on Facebook. And posted, and she doesn't even own stock in the Green Lady.
That's really cute.
Thank you so much.
That is so cute.
You have been officially Debbie Meyered.
I am Debbie Meyer.
Yes, you are indeed. Well, I got to tell you something, Miss Patricia. You know, here at HSN, we're celebrating Customer Appreciation Month. And as such, Miss Patty, we are going to give you a gift, because we love you and we appreciate you, and we want to surprise all of our customers this month. We're going to be giving you a free gift of a pocket hose, and you're looking at it. We're going to send that out to your home. We thank you for being a part of our HSN family, and I love that you love the Debbie Meyer green boxes. Thanks for your phone call.
Thank you, Patty.
And enjoy your wonderful gift.
Oh, thank you so much.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
There you have it.
I was showing you while we were on the phone the difference in color. Look at this celery. dead celery, live celery. This is what you want to find, whether you're juicing, you're making salads, whatever it is. You want the nutrition in your family, not in the garbage. This is one of the rectangular boxes. It's holding 2 huge stalks of celery in there. Come on down here. We're going to show you lots more things, and I'm going to have to start talking really fast. These are raspberries. I can take a 9-day-old raspberry and roll it around in my hand because it's been in my green box for 9 days, as opposed to those. Something I don't even remember if I told you this, but proudly made in America, as are all of my green boxes and my green bags. And when we're talking about do they work, let me just give you a little heads up here. My green bags are over 1 billion sold. That's with a big old B, 1 billion. My green boxes are millions and millions and millions, tens of millions, and we're approaching hundreds of millions on my green boxes. So the work has been done for you. They've been tested by millions of people. I think every consumer reporter in the world has done testing on it, as well as all my customers. Look at the difference in lettuce that you are going to have. Versus 21 days, I mean, I could put my thumb through this if I want to. However, this one I'm going to break open for you so you can hear the sound of freshness. We call that Debbie Meyer Fresh. The fragrance of iceberg lettuce that's crispy is wonderful. At 21 days, you've still got that crunch. And you know, if you'll notice, there are lots of whole fruits and vegetables on my table. However, if you do like to break things up, or I particularly like to buy pre-sliced mushrooms, go ahead and use pre-sliced, go ahead and break up your salad, whatever you like, and just keep them in the box. Those mushrooms will go bad long before 9 days. They were slimy and disgusting at only a couple of days. At 9 days, look at that mushroom. Look at the difference all the way through that it's white.
I want to update everyone if I can, and I'm going to ask my producer, Erin, to help me. Erin, tell me again.
Okay.
Tell me, okay, so if you want the rectangular set, we have only 400 remaining in this design.
Okay.
All right, so I just wanted to give everybody an update. We have more in the round of the rectangular last call, and we expect them all to sell out. Reminding you the FlexPay goes up until 11 a.m. Try them. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You will love them. We're going to talk about the baked goods right now.
And so
I'm going to put these down.
Marla's been working very hard, so I actually want to offer her a nice cookie.
Thank you. I'll take the chocolate.
Okay. Tell me what you think.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum. Fresh, delicious cookie. Soft-baked chocolate chip cookie.
Yep.
That is 42 days old. 42 days old.
So a month and a half, almost 2 months. Oh my gosh.
Now you may not be able to keep cookies for a month and a half, but it's nice to know you can. But that means that all your baked goods and snacks will stay fresh as well, because that independent lab testing said at 42 days, baked goods did not lose taste, texture, and aroma, which is, face it, everything we love about
And nobody
baked
wants to steal cookies.
So here we have bread. That's another kind of bread. That's an artisan bread. Here's a piece of strudel. All these snacks. Look at the popcorn. Look at all the, that's a dozen donuts in there. So everything that you can think of, you go ahead and store in your green boxes. Now, specifically, they're going to extend the life of your produce, your baked goods, and snacks, but they can become your everything boxes. Use anything you like. You want to store leftovers in them? Go ahead.
That's what I do.
It doesn't destroy any part of that box. It doesn't change its effectiveness. It's effective for what we have here, produce, baked goods, and snacks, as long as you own the box.
And look at all the foods, whether it's cauliflower, or your green beans, or your
You talked about juicing.
Juicing, yeah.
The largest rectangular box here, look at the number of carrots in there. Look at how many carrots are in there. When you're a juicer, you know you like to have an abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables available. You don't want to find something like this and throw that in your blender, do you really? No, you don't.
No, not at all.
That's a crime against nature. This is what you want to find. Oops, that's a runner. It seems my carrots are all runners. What is that?
Let's go to our phone lines.
Look at the tip.
We're going to head off to California because we want to talk to as many of you who love the Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes.
Hi.
So we're going to say hi to Carol from California. Hi, Carol. Good morning to you. Tell us why you love the Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love the green boxes because everything that you're saying about it is true.
Oh, that's perfect.
I live alone and I like to shop at the the stores where I buy big.
Yeah, because you save a lot of money.
I save a lot of money because this way I can put it in the bags and the boxes and it lasts. I was tired of throwing stuff in the trash.
Yeah, and it's a lot of money. You know, I'm with you. I live alone, although I have a cute little Maltese at home. That's my roommate. But I'm with you. I mean, no matter if you are a single person or you've got a family, we spend a lot of money at the grocery stores, and so you're right. I mean, when I saw this and I understood what this does, and you think about the hundreds of dollars I think we all throw away every year, it's smart, it's responsible, and it's just a great way to go. I'm thrilled that you love it, Carol.
Thank you so much for calling in and telling us about it.
We appreciate it. Have a beautiful day.
Thank Debbie for this wonderful creation she has.
Oh, thank you so much, darling.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye, Carol. I should mention to you, although we won't give a full presentation, we also have the Debbie Meyer green bags. So as you're ordering, these are going to be, it's a set of 50 that you get, and these are terrific for like potatoes and bananas and avocados and that sort of thing.
My green bags I created specifically for produce, but they're the perfect accompaniment to all my green boxes because in this set you get 50 bags and 10 of them are the really huge bags.
Yeah.
So you can do big bulk shopping, like our last caller said she likes to go to the bulk store. Well, now go ahead and buy exactly what you like because you can keep them longer in my green bags. These will extend the life of all produce. These are reusable up to 10 times each. So 50 of these is 500 uses.
Oh, wow.
My boxes will last indefinitely. You just keep using them as long
here's
as you
a quick update
Have a
for
look
you.
At this
In the
difference.
rectangular boxes that you're seeing, only 200 are available.
Oh, come on.
So if you like the rectangular boxes, go to the phone lines. Otherwise, choose the round. Last call on both. You can see that counter on your screen with what remains. Try to beat the clock within 5 minutes, and these are all yours. I love lettuce. This time, it's so delicious.
Smell that.
It smells so good.
I want a Caesar salad right now.
Me too. It smells delicious.
So, you know, and people.
But look at how that lettuce is. 3 weeks. That's incredible.
3 weeks. When I travel, I come home and I still have fresh fruits, vegetables, ready for salad.
It must make you feel good, though.
Oh, absolutely. I used to throw away food before I went away, and it was still good food. And it would break my heart.
Because you'd be afraid that it would go bad.
And also remember that these boxes are proudly made right here in America. I know it's important to you because you tell me in all your emails that you're so happy that that's where they're made. My boxes will extend the life of fruits, vegetables, and baked goods through independent lab testing. That means a scientific laboratory tested my boxes for efficacy. They said you can expect the results that you're seeing right here because these are their numbers. Look at that pair. Do you want to find the blush or the mush? I keep these on the countertop. These still have a gorgeous blush on them. I love to have my fruits and vegetables ready and available for my family whenever they're ready to eat them. I don't want to have to yell at anybody and say, hurry up and eat the peaches because I just bought them and they're going to go rotten. I don't want to be a slave to my food. Look at this broccoli. I mean, this is even hard to stand over because it stinks so much, that bad broccoli. This is what broccoli should look like when it's fresh. This is what broccoli looks like at 3 weeks in my green boxes. Look at the difference. Look at that. They should be tight and hard like that. In my house, I do a salad bar because I got tired of watching people flick things out of the salad that they didn't want to eat because that's just a waste of money. So we arrange everything around the salad. Everybody helps themselves to whatever they would like to put into their salad. You can, the smallest cups here, that's a 1.25. They are perfect snack size. Oh, by the way, I don't have one over here, but they also hold one muffin perfectly. I take that to work with me. So you can do snack size, portion control. Use them the way it makes sense for you, but know that everything you put in here, every kind of produce, every kind of snack and bake will last longer. These cookies, 42 days, all of these baked goods. I took one of the bowls, turned it upside down on the countertop.
And I apologize to you, Debbie, but I want to announce that the rectangular set has completely sold out.
Oh, my goodness.
All that remains is in the round. And then I also want to remind everybody to pick up your Debbie Meyer green bags as you're in the ordering process. And you might be interested in these. This is a set of 2. This is also a separate purchase, but we get a lot of requests because, you know, everybody's buying bread and bread goes stale pretty quickly. And so this is a great
two bread
option
boxes
for you.
And remember, we call them bread boxes, but they are still a Debbie Meyer green box. You can put in any produce, any kind of baked goods, any snacks.
Yeah, and then don't forget about the Debbie Meyer green bags. You'll love these. I buy a lot of avocados and bananas.
And bananas.
And I go,
That's where
you know,
started.
bananas start to brown, avocados, right? You got to catch them at the right time. The green bag. I know I have it upside down, but
that's
you get the idea.
I'm upside down very often. These, I mean, bananas. That's where it all started. Everybody in my house wanted a different color banana. So now I buy them green, put them in my green bags, and let them ripen to the right color.
Right. So ask about these.
When I give away my baked goods, which I love to do as a gift, I give them in one of my green boxes. I've given them my baked goods, given them a way to keep them fresh longer, and then they get to keep the green box because they can reuse this over and over again for something else. It's got cookies in it this time. It can have peppers in it next time. It doesn't matter. You don't have to store the same thing. And in the last couple of minutes, I'd like to just review for you why they work and how they work and the reason I did it. It's because of ethylene gas, which is the natural ripening gas that comes out of every fruit and vegetable. Colorless, odorless, and tasteless, but it's doing its dirty work all the time. The only way I can show it to you is it's trapped in that bag. When you find these salad bags at the grocery store and they're puffed up, that's not air. That's the gas that's rotting what's inside that bag, and it's turning it to soup. So these bags are nothing but transportation devices. If you take a little out when you buy it and try to reseal it, you've actually sealed in the very gas that's causing the problem. So I work with the growers, I work with the packagers. I know packaging people, believe me. They tell me this is a transportation device. It's not intended to do anything but get food from the grower to the store and then home to you, and then you're on your own. But you're not, because you have me. Because I took care of it for me, and I'm taking care of it for everyone. Bi-cut salad, when it's flat, that means there's no gas built up in the bag. Then this is all you do. Take it home, and as soon as you get home, dump it into one of my green boxes, throw away the transportation device, and now I don't have to yell at my family. I can simply say, you know what, there's salad in the fridge, go help yourself. Or there's some berries, go help yourself. There's some beautiful fruit salad always available in my refrigerator, go help yourself. Everybody knows what's there. Everybody knows that it's going to be fresh and delicious. And when food is fresh and delicious and appetizing, people want to eat it. It's not so hard to get people to eat fresh vegetables and fruits when they are fresh and they're kept longer.
Right. This is a visual of everything that you're getting. So I just wanted everyone to see, which is really great. You've got your reduced shipping and handling,
and all that becomes this.
Excellent.
So I don't create new storage problems. I create problem solvers for what you have.
And remember, you can use these
house.
over and over and over and over again. BPA free, made in the USA. I always like to remind you of that because that's one of the things that we admire about Debbie Meyer and the products that she brings to us. So if you'd like to have it, I think we have about 200 remaining in the round before they're completely sold out. So thank you very much. It's smart.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a little spring surprise, because I know people start to think about fresh fruits and vegetables when spring is coming.
Yeah.
You're going to go to farmers markets, you're going to grow your own. And it's always the aisle of best intentions in your grocery store. Now you don't have to be afraid to buy the things you love and the things your family loves, because you do not have to eat them that day.